and welcome to Fernbus Simulator with me, Kevin Sawyer, and I've decided to take the old coach out for a drive today. It's been a while since I played this. I've seen this little nice little skin on the Steam Workshop, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's called the Hey Run skin. I think it's the modder said he got a drawing from a friend and he decided to put it on there, so I'll leave a link in the description down below for you guys to have a look at it if you wish. Again, you just can have a pop onto the Steam Workshop. You can probably find it on there quite easily, but it's only available for this coach. It's not available for the Skyliner or the bigger Lions Coach Type C. But anyway, you can also see I've decided that I'm going to be the woman again today. I tried her out when I was doing my button box build, and I thought I might as well continue on the same vein. Actually, I was just going to jump out the seat and close the door manually again. I'll tell you why I do that. Quite straightforward actually. And just reset my track art. It's alright, it's not too badly out, it's a little bit out. Just compose myself and sit properly. Right, because I've configured I've done some little tweaking. I bought a new button box controller from Sim Projects, so now this works a lot better with my button box. It's still a bit vague with the window and everything, and it tends to work a bit better in ATS or ETS than it does on this, but it does work. Anyway, let's turn the engine on to position 1. The other downside, I don't know why, but the little LED light in one of my switches no longer works. Well, the switch I had with the LED light on it no longer works. I don't know why. The connections look okay to me, and I may have wired it up slightly wrong. It doesn't worry me too much as long as the switch itself works. I thought it was a funky thing. You never know, I might have another go at it sometime, but it's quite a fiddly process. Oh yeah, park and brake. Turn that off. But now the switches all work like they should do. I don't have to keep them pushing the button again and again. One thing I will have to do is reconfigure it every time I've got mainly all the switches configured, so if I start twisting, it's a bit, you see how I mean by it's a bit funny on this. I'll play about the settings a bit more. Well, I hope this AI traffic will move. I want to jump out in front of him. Aha, thank you, mate. There's a traffic jam up ahead. But now I've got like all the switches that do work. Actually, now I've got the passenger lights on one and the like trip advisor on the other. Back up a little bit as I've just crashed into the back end. Come on, mate. I'll have to play cheaty at this rate. It doesn't move. Don't know why he's, well, because I've crashed into the back of him. I know that's probably why he's stopped. I can't really go anywhere until I could. He's going. Oops. Well, I was in gear. Or in drive, I should say. No right turn, we're not in the USA. I've got a foot on the clutch as well, which... Okay, I've got used to playing ATS. A new little light that comes up. Oh, look at that. Brake hold, I guess. That's pretty cool. But I've still got other switches. I've got a switch. I've got everything set up on here. It's just one because I haven't got all. I've still got spaces available on this new controller. So if I really wanted in the future, I could get a bigger box and get more switches to cater for everything. But at the moment, this is quite what I need on it, enough for what I need on it, and I tend to play more of ATS than I do of this. The weird thing about this is the way this game works, unlike ATS, where it uses, you have to have the configuration on toggle for both settings for the ignition. You toggle it and toggle it again, so it just, in a sense, when you turn the key it toggles and starts it. On this, it needs the key to be turned on and held on before it will start. Otherwise it just ignore that. Well, you click, you hear it click, but unless you hold it, it just won't turn the engine over. So each and every time I sort of have to play this, I'm going to be like having to reconfigure it. But I've just got to remember what the configuration settings are. I'm going to make a note of them, so each time I do go to play this, I can just quickly and easily change over. It's going to be hopefully a short run today. I say hopefully. I know they've got some new passengers in this, so with the brake on, and let's see. First things first, we've got to set up the bus, haven't we? Where's my controller? My keyboard. First of all, got to go through O, and then I've got to turn on those. I can turn on from here, from the actual controller. What else? I can turn on that as well, and turn on AC from here, and then turn up to nice. Actually, I didn't think of that. So I need 2.5, is it? 2.5 degrees, as we know they love that. Turn the fan up a little bit so it mixes the air a bit better. Fans higher, slightly higher. Set it to that sort of ilk. Turn the fan on a bit higher as well. There you go. Turn the Wi-Fi clearance on. Do that. Might as well turn the horn on. 0. I forgot to do all this. The automatic filtering cleaning system, ABS on, and turn that on. Don't need them on. That's it. Everything's pretty much on. Right, let's open these doors up for these peoples. Nope, stay open. Thank you. Right.
Moin, das Ticket. Bitte
Log
schön.
Log into the old flex phone. She is going. Where are we going now? Is her name on the list? Shit, just press it. Yeah, okay. Let's press check in.
Cool.
old and haggard.
Servus, das Ticket.
Hate to say that. I don't know if we're going there. Just check. Oh, what's her name? Shows you how rusty I am on this. Stops. I don't see that is being on here, so I'd say no. Sorry, madam.
Aber
Sorry, madam. Didn't want to. But
Hier, mein Ticket.
no, I don't want to go in there either. Sorry.
Oh Mann.
Oh boy, sorry.
Hier, zieht mein Ticket.
You can go in there. That looks familiar. Make sure. Yeah, we're going there. So
Vielen Dank.
you can get on.
ich habe wohl meinen Bus verpasst. Tag, ich müsste noch ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen.
Yeah, you can buy a ticket for me. We're going that way, so... No, I haven't been playing this much. To say this is because, again, it's a case that's just not... One, there's not too many mods out there for this to really play with.
Cool.
Two, I didn't want to really get a bit repetitive.
Salut, ich würde gerne ein Ticket kaufen.
We're not going there, sorry.
Ach, nee jetzt. Echt?
Keine Sorge, ich komme schon klar.
Yeah, if you get out my way,
Fahren
sir.
Sie in meine Richtung?
Yeah, we're going there, so... Just check with me.
Sehr freundlich.
I try, madam. I try. That's a note one.
Mahlzeit. Mein Ticket?
Yeah, we're going next. Let's check you in.
Vielen Dank.
Sehr freundlich, aber nein, danke. Ich fahre
Yeah,
dann
I'm
mit
not
dem
talking
nächsten.
to you, madam.
Mahlzeit.
Sorry.
Ich benötige noch ein Ticket für die
I'm
Fahrt.
trying to talk this gent by you. This is a case of it's a TML Studios need to sort of like get their act together and
Vielen Dank.
think about doing the update so there's more stuff available, more cities available.
Grüezi. Könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen?
Bench. Yep. Yeah, we're selling ticket. Cool, a lot of people want to buy tickets today. Or should I say it in a higher voice? A lot of people want to buy tickets today. Because I'm a woman today.
Vielen Dank.
For the purposes of entertainment.
Guten Tag, das Ticket.
Guten
Bitte
Tag.
schön.
Yeah, I think we're
Sehr
going there.
freundlich.
I try. Thank you very much.
Mahlzeit. Ist das gültig? Dankeschön.
Danke.
Mahlzeit. Mein Ticket. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Hallo? Bin ich hier richtig?
Ja,
Dankeschön.
danke.
Moin, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
He's one of the cool dudes. He's got shades on that. Ha ha. Tell you what, hang on. Oh, I can't say no. Okay, come back up. He's getting glitched into him. He's holding his phone up now. He's good. It's like, I'm gonna insert this phone into your shoulder whether you like it or not. He's a rub bloke, don't know. But he kind of reminds me of the Lost Boys. He's got the Lost Boys look to him. We are going. Poor guy's like, how long are you gonna be? Staring at my phone. Right, let's close that up. And let's jump back on the coach. And then I can go close both the doors up. I like that feature. In fact, I want to make most use as I can out of this button box as I could get. I've still yet to do it for a farming simulator. Tell you what, the skin does actually remind me of something like farming simulator sort of ilk. But anyway, let's.
Hallo und herzlich
No, I don't want
willkommen
to
bei
play the
Flixbus.
announcement.
Wir freuen
What I
uns.
want to do is do that. Yes. Oh well, at least we've got the announcement playing.
Dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser Internetnetz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zu neigen kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet.
Put the gear, it's like that. Put the clutch in gear, got the
Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt
clutch
über
down.
nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
They must have got rid of that recently, because I did find it a bit weird how there's a set of traffic lights along here, because all it is just a loop.
Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is
Alter, wo hast du denn deinen Führerschein gemacht?
Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks.
That's the only downside.
There's a restroom located in the rear.
No traffic lights means they're never going to
If
stop.
you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out,
No problem.
Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply
TML
download
Studios
our
bus.
app onto your smartphone
Nice.
so you can take advantage of our many exclusive
If I get the finger out and actually
discounts.
stop.
For
You know
more
what?
information,
I reckon I was
simply
right
visit
all along. I think they're
flixbus.com
now just
or get in
constantly.
touch with
They're going
us
to
on
throw
Facebook.
up little tidbits
Of
out
course,
for this.
we're always
I think they're giving up
striving
on
to
listening
improve
now.
our service.
They're just going to fix it as
The
much as they
questionnaire
can
is
now.
sent you by email to give
Their
us
main
feedback
concern
about
now
your
is their
journey.
latest
You
game
can
that
also
they're working
use
on.
it to share your suggestions, ideas,
Which is a
and
shame.
requests.
If they...
We're always ready to assist.
One thing I would suggest them if they're
Now, we
listening.
can finally set off. Thank you for listening.
Now, there's something I
We
didn't
hope you
cover
have
in
a
my Farming
relaxing journey
Simulator.
and enjoy yourself with Flixbus.
And it might be of relevance to them at some point. Because I was saying about there's been updates on the sim projects for the it's now got oh dear, not got oh dear in it, but it's got air pressure in there in the telemetry. It's also got AdBlue, something I forgot to mention, which is a bit odd, but considering most trucks now, I thought AdBlue was something which would give you better fuel economy. It's not until I did some research, and it's because I haven't worked on that many newer diesels, unfortunately. But it's actually for doing fuel emissions, reducing fuel emissions, basically. So it adds just pretty much water and something else. I think it's urea or something like that. To just reduce the amount of nastiness in the dirty diesels, as they call them now. Which most newer cars now will can have. Most newer diesels will have them now. It's as a going thing. So most lorries and buses, coaches, cars, anything diesel, tractors, they've had them for a while. I think tractors have had them for a while. There's anything after 2009, I think.
Darf man nicht so schnell fahren?
They definitely seem to have improved the steering on this now. It seems a bit... doesn't seem like a super tanker to drive. Still feels like a super tanker as you stop. But drive. Actually feels quite responsive. So I'm glad they have gone the right way. So I'm actually driving it normally now, like I normally drive a car or on ETS or ATS. Rather than having to spin the thing round and actually get things to steer, it actually steers the way I want it to steer. Oh, you haven't gone. No, it seems legit.
Das ist ja schlimmer als in einer
I'll get a
Wildwasserbahn.
steering wrist bit of help. Buckle up. You need to buckle up.
Darum soll man
Silly.
sich also anschnallen.
Yeah, that's why. Because I told you, I'm a completely nutty driver. It's like, nothing ever comes out that way normally. I went to look out my window then. Couldn't. This ain't ATS, Kev. You can't look out your window. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, they're probably not going to take me anything seriously now because it's like, oh my god, he can't drive and he's preaching gospel at us. But anyway. They should bring telemetry into the newer game. If they're really going to do it, I think bring telemetry in. At least send SimDash to run on it. Well, first if some SimDash managed to get the telemetry for it, and that adds it to their given thing. But like I was mentioning in Farming Simulator, I've done a little update both on the button controller and on SimDash, and I'm not going to mention what it is, so I'm going to do a bit of recording of ATS after this and see if you guys notice it when it comes up. Steering does need a bit of tweak still. Well, you haven't loaded it, that could be a fact.
Noch schneller und wir durchbrechen die Schallmauer.
You're speeding. That's 80 along here, okay. Oh, I need to go straight. Sorry. But that's one good thing they could do. That's one step they could take. Actually, add telemetry in. But other than that, I haven't seen much. They've been doing little ones. They haven't done much updates on this recently. So they've done the new characters, which we've got now, and they've done a few little bits and bobs, but nothing major. Nothing big, like a new bus or extension to the map. Of course, that's all going to be more paid for DLC, isn't it? I expect, which is a shame, but I guess that's the way they have to do it. If you look at what SCS have been doing it for a while, Farming Simulator have been doing it for a long while. You know, a lot of franchises out there do the same thing now. unless you get the deluxe version or whatever, or if you go into one of these Kickstarter operations where then you can go, right, I want to pay this much and have so many years season pass. You get all free updates that come along with it. There's another coach, just seen it go flashing past. Drifting. Certainly quiet driving this thing compared to driving the Kenny. Kenny's definitely going to be louder than this thing. I mean, I'm going to have to look round. I found some double trailers. I found what I've been told is a non-legit triple trailer. Looking at someone else play on triple trailers, I just don't think ETS or ATS is geared up for triple trailers. It's just not the road so much. They can handle them. Well, most of the roads, as long as you stay on highways. It's the parking avenues. They're the problem. They're going to be the issue at the end of the day, trying to park it. I know the heavy haul DLC, they've addressed some of that, but looking at this video I watched, it was junior this evening actually, playing with the triple trailers. It was like, yeah, it was taking up half the yard, and there was no way you could legitly back up to the trailer. A double trailer, you've got half a chance, but a triple trailer just seemed a bit daft. Excuse me. So I figured, why not just go for a double trailer? So I've downloaded a double trailer of some sort off the Steam Workshop, I think it was. So it should look to update when they update it. But that looks pretty cool, so I'll definitely give that a go. So have a look, see if I'm seeing these decent trucks on the mod showrooms, mod forums, and see if there's anything worth having a go with. I've still not yet done I've updated my 521 skin. I haven't made my fleet skin yet for all the trucks. Every time I think about playing on a computer, it's like something else is always distracting me at the moment. It's like whether it's going down to the garden, enjoying the sunshine and potting around in the shed, or something else. I haven't played on Space Engineers either for a while, mentally. Something else that I've got to do some work on. I haven't really been doing much for YouTube. I can only apologise, guys. Again, like I said, it's summer. It's a summer thing. Last year I gave up pretty much all my summer for uploading videos for YouTube. I did lay back a bit, but I didn't sort of like completely stop like I have this year. This year I've just been like, yeah, okay. It's not because I don't enjoy doing it anymore. It's not that at all. It's just a case of I wanted to get see a bit of the sunshine, have a bit of fresh air, and I'm sure you guys are enjoying the sun as well. So you're less inclined to watch the videos as much as I'm up to uploading them. So it's a sort of like situation, really. Got coastal. This is not coastal. Sorry, coastal. It was quite a scenic route. This countryside-ish. Industrial area coming up. Please slow down. See, some decent mod buses, so this would be a cool thing. You know, I know they're working on bendy buses on the new game that Ben working on, but, you know, I may have said this in another thing, you know, I guess a Route Master would be more of an actual bus for... That's something I missed. I know there was a mod at some point for OMSI 1, but OMSI 2, I never saw any actual Route Masters. Old school Route Masters. But the weather's been gorgeous. I'll slow down a bit. Been absolutely enjoying the sunshine. Just sort of, it's like, yeah, this is nice. Sit out there for a little while. Sometimes it was a bit too excessive though. I couldn't spend that long sitting out on it. It's just like I have to be doing something. I can't just be sitting there doing nothing. I've got to be doing something. So. But it was too hot to actually physically doing anything. As soon as you like think, right, okay, I'll do a bit of, I got the lawnmower out, and I was just like, as soon as I pulled the lawnmower out of the shed, I was just like sweating buckets. I was like, yeah, this is too warm for this sort of thing. So I figured, nah. Not that I'm complaining, I love it. It's just trying to get anything done. The problem is a bit like, it's more of a humidity. It's not the heat that's the problem, it's the humidity. That's what I say to a lot of people when they say, oh, it's too hot. So it's not too hot. I say the temperature's nice, it's just the humidity factor that's causing it to make it feel too hot. You know, something I constantly say a lot. Probably wind up with quite a lot of people about doing it as well. You know, explain how if it's like, you know, in some areas, if it's like a 30-degree heat, but it's, you know, got humidity factor adds at least another 20 degrees, what feels more like another 20 degrees hotter than it actually is. Purely because it's just like, you're in a glue factory in a sense. It's just, yeah, it's so sticky and thick, and it's just like it just drains you. Where a dry heat, you're gonna feel it, but it's a dry heat, so it's just gonna be like, well, it's warm, but I can still move around, and I don't feel like I'm sort of like wearing a space or lead boots or whatever in a lead suit just to get around. Come on, traffic lights change. Definitely have. It doesn't feel so much of a super tanker anymore. It's still a bit vague, but I guess I can tweak it back down again. It's a lot better than it used to be. So I can stop as well. Cool beans. Let these people off and I'll shut the bus off and I'll call it a day.
Wir sind zu früh?
Yes, I like to be efficient, no? Put brake on and open the doors so they can get out. Jump out and open that door so they can get their bags. I think that's it. I think everyone's got just double check they're off the bus. No one lingering. No one left their wallets or phones behind. So, ooh, jump out the bus. Jump back in the bus. Right, okay, let's start turning stuff off. So I know I can shut the back door. Shut this door. See, I'll leave that open. I'm going to pop out there in a minute. And they're switched off. Let's turn off those lights. Let's turn off those lights. And let's go press the old 0 key. And I didn't turn off anything. Oh well. Turn them off. 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 Turn the engine off. Right, we'll did it from here. Okay. Just press E to get around that. Okay, yeah, we can do that. There we go. That's done. Right, okay. These are all off, weren't they? Pretty sure they were. I'll just double check, make sure it's all off. Turn that off. Turn that off. I don't know what that's on. So this is sunshine. And that's all off. Yeah, the air conditioning's still on. That's because it is still on, empty. There we go. And then turn it all off proper. Jump out of there. I'll shut the door on myself. I can open it from here. Close it from out here. Cool, I'll leave it at that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please don't forget to like, and if you know anyone else may also enjoy watching this episode again, guys, feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you guys sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future episodes of this or anything else that I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.